Okay, there's a movie I saw all barely that came out earlier this year. I saw it last night. We watched it as a Christmas. Let's say like a kind of like a Christmas movie because we also saw Elf and Christmas National Lamp of Christmas Vacation. But the movie I'm talking about is Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets takes place in a futuristic utopia of the Earth finally meeting alien life. There's alien life out there, and they congregate and they meet different alien races, and it becomes so abundantly clear that there's a whole lot of life out there. So they become it becomes a society so big, a melting pot so big that they have to go into this space station because it's just clearly too much life out there, right? Too much alien race, and they go inside this humongous ship, and that is the City of a Thousand Planets. And this movie is actually visually stunning. This movie really blew me away with the special effects and the visuals, except one thing, and I will get to that soon. And Valerian is he's kind of like a kind of like a Han Solo, kind of like I guess I shouldn't say that, or else people might kill me for saying that. But he's kind of like a mercenary for hire, if you will. He does special missions, and his partner, which is this girl named Laureline, and both these people, I've seen these people before. I'm sorry, on other films, including Suicide Squad and Chronicle and Amazing Spider-Man Part Two, and they have to solve a mystery of an alien race that was killed at the very beginning of this movie. He has a dream of a ship crashing onto this beautiful and lush land world where this alien race congregates. That kind of reminds you a little bit of Avatar. And Avatar, I personally do not like Avatar. I never liked it. I still don't like it. I don't care if they're making a sequel of that movie. Moving on. So they have to solve why this alien race was killed. So they are sent on a special mission to do that. But there is a conspiracy by the government to kill off this race completely. And they have to solve, they have to protect, they have to figure out why this alien race attacks the government officials in the, this is it like in the, I think like in the third act of the movie. And okay, on surface, on paper, this movie is actually really stunning. The visuals were amazing. There's a one scene that I really particularly like. It kind of reminds me of the original Star Wars. I mean, not. I'm sorry, Star Wars episode one. I know you guys like to erase that movie from memory, but the sea monsters on the movie were really awesome. They could humongous. They were just humongous. And there is also another particular scene where Valerian uses his blaster to kind of go to these different parts of the city, and he's got the only thing that's holding him up from falling down into outer space is his blaster. That is visually stunning. I really like that a whole lot. And so, okay, I'm gonna go to the positives of this movie. The positive of this movie, it's beautiful, it's lush, it's beautifully made, and there's a lot. There's so much stuff, so much visual, so much things to look at that you kind of feel like you're gonna have ADHD by the time you're done watching the movie. But for real, there's a lot of pretty cool stuff to look at in this movie. But that's pretty much it because I didn't really find anything else that I really liked about the film. Only that the guy who did the Fifth Element did this movie, and it really shows his visual style really shines through on this movie, and it's beautiful and it's jaw dropping at times, especially a lot of the space scenes on this movie. It looks really because this movie is actually a comic book from France in the 1960s. It's an original story. So this movie does not is not copying. I don't think it's copying Star Wars. I'm not sure. I got to pinpoint when Star Wars was actually made. When was it a comic book or not? But this movie is actually original. But the okay, now I'm gonna go to the negatives of this movie. There's a whole lot of them. The costumes of this movie. The costumes, oh my god, the costumes of this movie were atrocious. They were ridiculous. There is a some type of paratroopers that have these things. Like, just say you go visit your mother at the beauty salon, and she has to dry her hair, and that's pretty much what they look like. With and then there's also, we got a special guest here of Ethan Hawke and what's her face? Ethan Hawke. His costume was horrible. It was really bad. I'm sorry, but I know Ethan Hawke's work, but he was especially bad on this movie, as as well as a special appearance by Rihanna on this movie. She plays this alien. Her name is Bubble. Her name is Bubble. She plays an alien called Bubble, and she's kind of like a humanoid creature that's able to take form of anything that she decides. Really early in the morning here. It's cold over here. So, anyways, she decides to help Valerian and Laureline on this movie to do their mission, and her death scene is so abrupt. Seriously, Bubbles' death scene is so abrupt. They're going to what seems like this shaft of garbage, and they look over to her and she's bleeding or something, and it's just so abrupt that you don't really have time to react. You're like, how the hell did she die? And Rihanna, and history proves, like Battleship, Rihanna does not belong on film. Maybe she could sing. Maybe she's a good performer, but she does not belong on film. And this movie shows another reason why she does not belong on film. I'm not really a Rihanna fan. I never have been. I mean, I think she's good for what she does. That's her business. That's her style, and it works for her. But on a film like this, okay, this movie tries to be bigger, tries to be huge, it tries to be humongous, and it didn't have a very good opening weekend. So, okay, the costumes, okay, the chemistry between these two, the male leads, the two male and female leads, is okay. These people do not have enough star powers. They're not established enough to really put a blockbuster of this kind of magnitude and hold it together. And there was no chemistry between the two. They kind of, it looks like they were trying to do a Han Solo and Princess Leia affair, and it just really did not work because you do not. I did not buy Mr. Chronicle as being badass on this movie. He's kind of reminds me a little bit of somebody. Oh yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Keanu Reeves, dude. He kind of reminds me of a Keanu Reeves. It looks like he was disguising his voice to seem different. I know when you're an actor, you have to disguise your voice sometimes in order to become somebody else. I'm sorry, it did not work. That did not work. He did not seem like a badass. He was a it. I just did not buy it. I was not sold on that. And Laureline, I think her performance was pretty good. It was commendable. She did a pretty good job. She kind of gave the movie some levity, and she helped. Basically, they're doing their best here for what they got. And a lot of the actors on here were horrible. The acting on here was horrible. The acting on here was horrible. The acting on here was horrible. And it just takes all these glitches on a movie, this a would-be blockbuster, to drag the whole thing, to cause the whole mothership to fall down, and it in the end, Valerian, the City of a Thousand Planets, was a squandered idea. On paper, it looked pretty awesome, and it was visually stunning. It was staggering, some of these scenes, and the aliens, my God, they look like a rip off of Avatar, and I don't even like Avatar. And Avatar sucks. So that pretty much tells you what I thought about the aliens. And John Goodman does also a special guest appearance on here, playing a Jabba the Hutt looking character. So okay, so Valerian, the City of a Thousand Planets. I'm gonna give this movie a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna give this movie a C, no, a D plus, because it was visually stunning. I really enjoyed the visuals, a lot of the special effects. except the aliens, the main aliens on this movie. But it on paper, like I said, this movie is visually stunning, but that just does not translate. Sometimes sometimes style over substance does not always work, and these people were more worried about making it look cool because it wasn't really cool. A lot of the costumes on this movie were ridiculous. They were horrible. So, okay, all right. If you like this video, subscribe to Louis Valentine Cinema Reviews. Like this video, share this video. Subscribe to this blog. I want to bring up my subscriber range. And Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, a blessed Christmas. And Valerian, the City of a Thousand Planets. Have you seen this movie? Did you like it at all? Because I saw it yesterday, barely. And now I know why I did not see it. Okay, I'm kind of making a big deal. But anyways, check it out, man. Tell me what you guys think on the comments below. If you saw Valerian, the City of a Thousand Planets, what did you think about it? What did you not like about it? What did you like about it? I like the visual style of the movie. It looks awesome. All right, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.